Hello everyone, Megazip here, and we're gonna start an episode here where we're finally gonna start contracts. So without further ado, we're gonna get this thing started. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe so you know when I'm playing more SnowRunner. Let's get to it. All right, so we have these three main contracts sections here that we need to look at. So we'll just start with the first one, and there's really four here. You can see that these are gray as opposed to the orange. The orange just simply means that we look at them, so they'll turn kind of a different color here. You can see they turn white. These have a lock on them, means they have requirements. So let's do that. Let's just look at the paper mill. So we have these two paper factories. Then we have a truck trip, whatever that means. And then we finish out with that. So what does it say? Okay. So we need to finish all three of these before we can even do that one. Okay. So here we have the Nonagon infrastructures. We have train departure, and then we have these where we're dealing with the locomotive. So we have to go to Greenwoods, which is the other map for that. We have this here also taking place in Greenwoods. So there you go. Although, some of the things that we have to get are here. So we deliver to the power plant, which power plant is, oh no, actually, correction. It's this one takes place here. So we have to go to the power plant. We have to deliver all of these to do this. Okay, there we go. And then we have this restoring the tracks. This is all done in the other map. Because that has to do with the railroad. And then train departure means we have to have all those three done, including the Wisconsin truck trip, which is right there. Then the last one is our Stone Creek lumber. This is a series of ones where we have to transport sequoia, basically big trees, logs, planks, loading crane recommended for that one. More logs. So these are sort of independent from the other two. So there's nothing here that says we have to do these two before we can do this. So we could either start with these or we can start with the Green Lake, but I think we're going to do the Green Lake first and just sort of go, in order here. So the very first one is a paper factory, section A. The paper factory is right here, right in front of the main bridge in the center of the map. If I scroll out, you can see it's sort of the center of the map. And they need 4 metal beams, 12 metal rolls, 6 fuel, 6 concrete blocks, and 2 large pipes. So we know where metal beams are. Apparently, there's some. Well, here's where the metal rolls are. Right there. Come on, let go. So why did it show over here? Well, we can make metal beams here because we did that in the last episode. Right there, metal beams. But the metal rolls, we can get some from here. There's only 4 here, but we need 12. Ooh. So we're going to have to go to a few other places. This does have fuel. So we do have fuel storage here, which is nice. I can zoom in here. So this is where we can get all fuel. Then we need 6 of those. We look over on this other side here. This little warehouse here has the large pipes, which are right there. And they also have fuel, but I think we're going to leave that fuel there. And we'll probably just focus on the large pipes. And they have 2 concrete blocks. Now, you guys probably noticed I skipped this warehouse in the last episode and went to the railway. And that's because it only has 2 there. So we can get concrete blocks from here, from the railway. So this had both, I think it has both blocks and the others, because I know this one was showing when we were trying to finish out the mission for the bridge right here. So yeah, so this is what we're going to start with. We'll see if we can't get this one finished today. Yeah, so let's do it. And I started it with the mouse there, but yeah, so we have a lot of stuff to go, and because everything's listed here, it doesn't mean it has to go in that exact order. It's just, this is the stuff. So we can easily do the warehouse position here and get the large pipes. We can do that first if we want to. We can, there's 2 metal beams here, which will come in handy there. We only need 4, so that's not too bad. You know, we can come here, get the concrete blocks. So some pretty easy stuff over here. The ones on this side, if we do the metal beams from here, you know, I don't know how much, I'll have to check to see how much fuel's in that generator. We do have a fuel carrier over there, so we can transfer fuel over to us. That's not too bad. And we have our fuel over here, which I believe those are single slot cargo, which is good. Okay. Now, I did change out some of my trucks from the last few episodes here, so let's just take a look. We now have the RNG USK-23. We have this Freightliner 11.4 SDR, and we have the Grizzly C70. So I think I'm going to take the Grizzly out first, and what we'll do is we'll go, let me go ahead and deploy him, and, ooh, it's dark. And what we'll do is we'll start off with something a little simple here, and we'll just, I want to say those large pipes take up more than 2 slots, so I can't do the large pipes yet, but I can either come over here and get the concrete slab, I'm sorry, concrete blocks, or we can go get some fuel. So I think what we'll do is we'll go, first we'll go over here. We'll see how this truck goes through this little bit of a mud pit here. We'll go over to this section and see if we have what we need to make the metal beams. Now, can it do metal rolls too? Well, I know it does metal beams, so we'll just, yeah, it doesn't do metal rolls. So, yeah, so we'll see how many metal beams we can make. We know we have 2 right there. So we only really need to have it make 2. So if we can have it make 2, then we'll haul one of those with this truck. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, let's fix our time here. We're not driving in the dark. At least not too much, right? All right, here we go. Alright, so we were able to create a couple beams, so I think what I'm going to do now is just take it over there and fuel it so we can top that thing off again. So I believe that's close enough. Let's see. So, fuel carrier and generator. There we go. Now it's nice and full. Never said I was the best at driving with trailers. Believe that'll work. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab one of these beams and then head on over. All right. We have the second one from that old factory. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to recover my truck, and I want to change the bed on this to the one with the sides on it, so that way when we go for the other beams, they won't be so shaky. Alright, so now I'm actually going to pull a trailer, and I'm going to go get both of those at the same time. So first let me get the trailer. Then we'll plan it out, and then we'll execute. Alright, so we have everything. So what we have to go is right here. So there's not a lot of planning necessarily to do. We want to try to find the right path to get there. Then I would say going through here might be the right path, but going through one of these might be easier. So I think what I'll do is I'll take the trip down through here first. We'll see how that looks. And if it doesn't look good enough, then I can always come down here. And then on the way out, we'll see how these rocks are, because, you know, this map might be a little deceiving about how those look. So, yeah, let's do it. Alright, there we are. Let's see. There first. And then there. We're good to go. So let's look over there. So just kind of how I thought. I could probably do it, but it's really risky. So we're just going to go back the way we came and go down that little trail there. So, yeah. Moving on. Alright, here we are. Boom. All the metal beams are done. So what I'm going to do now is, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sacrifice this trailer here by first detaching it and then deleting it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to recover my truck, and we're going to take a different one out and move on to the next set of stuff here. All right, so what I think I want to do is I want to take my Freightliner out and try this truck out. And right now it doesn't have anything on it, and that's because I'm going to try pulling a trailer with this and see how well it works. So we'll have it out here. I mean, it's a pretty nice, straightforward truck. It's got a decent amount of gas in it. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to determine what's next. So, why did it put me over here? Oh, it's because I have this turned. Okay, so we're going to go after the large pipes. So there's 2 here, and that's all we need. So I'm going to take a trailer and see what we can do. It's a pretty short trip, so shouldn't be too terrible there. So let's go get a trailer and see what we can do here. All right. So there's a lot of different trailers we can take with this. This is a flatbed. Some by carts, and then we have this sideboard one here. This might actually be a pretty good one for us to take, but I think what I'm gonna, because I don't know, I don't remember moving large pipes, so I think they'll fit in this, but let's find out. So we'll go ahead and take this one. It is a 5 slot, so holds a pretty good amount. Let's just head over there and see what we can do. Alright, so that's where we need to slide into here. Alright, let's see what we've got here. So they do have concrete blocks, but that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is large pipes. So you can see it takes up 4 slots, so we can only take one at a time. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this one over, and then we'll come back and get the other one. Alright, here we are. And that is 2 pipes down. Alright, so I think what we're going to do now is go after concrete blocks. So what that means is that we need to go over here. Now, like I said, I can do it here because they have concrete blocks. There's 2 of them. So we could technically take them from here, but I got a feeling I'm going to need those for something. I think I just want to go here and get these. And not really worry about that too much. Now, let's see if there's a shortcut we could probably cut around. Nah, we're probably just going to take the waterway over. This water is really does kind of slow you down when you're going through. So lucky for you guys, I speed the video up during that. So, all right, well, on to the next one. All right, let's see. So concrete blocks is what we need. Okay, so we can get 5 of them. Which means they're only 1 short. All right, let me see if there's another way we can get out of here. Because that did seem a little bit on the slow side. Yeah, it just seems like there's supposed to be a path right here that could take me up into that. There's technically a faster way. So let's just see if we can make that. Just gonna plot this out. I mean, we haven't tried it yet, so why not, right? Here we go. We made it. That shortcut proved to be a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, so here we go. Easy peasy. All right, so what I'm going to do now, do I have a trailer store nearby? I don't have to. I'll have to take this back to the warehouse. Okay. All right, so we're going to head back to the shop, and then I want to switch trucks again. And then keep working on stuff here. So we're just gonna sell this real quick. There we go. Now I'm gonna put this in the warehouse real quick, and then we're gonna take another truck out, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one more run here, and what we'll do is split this factory run into 2 videos. So we'll see what's in store for our next thing here. Alright, so for our last run on this episode, we have 12 metal rolls, 6 fuel, and then we only need 1 concrete block. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take one of the concrete blocks from here, and since I'll have 1 slot left, I'll go ahead and just take 1 fuel from here, and that'll let it go to 5 fuel. Which would be good because I could take the other truck and trailer out again, and then be able to go over here and get the rest of the fuel. So we're just going to do this little warehouse here and wrap up this episode. I thought this was a 2-slot one in here. I guess the other, there are 2 truck beds. Apparently the other truck bed is the 2-slot. This one's only a 1, so I guess we're just gonna do the concrete block in this to finish up the episode here. So let's go. Alright, that is the last of the concrete blocks for this particular contract. Now all we have left is fuel and metal rolls. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you liked what you saw here, don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to join the Zip Legion, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We'll finish this episode, or this the rest of this one on the next one, and be on the lookout this week. My hard mode and season 4 map, they start this week, so you're gonna get a whole lot of Snow Runner content here on the channel. And with that, thank you all for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next mud pit.